Hello, you beautiful, beautiful souls. Welcome to your Aquarius video and welcome to Colleen Tarot. I am your host, Colleen, and I'm creating this video for you on July 18th or 19th, 2026. Keep in mind, tarot is timeless. I'm just giving you the date so you know I don't repost. If you like my videos, I post here every day, usually at 11:15 p.m., but sometimes it's 11 p.m. Eastern time. Anyways, storm warning here. The message I channeled was so odd. I channeled a song. I don't know if anyone remembers a song from the 80s, Back to Life. And it's just like, however do you want me, however do you need me. And then I heard the message about NPCs. And soul to soul, back to life. Back to life, however do you want me, soul to soul. And then I heard NPCs. NPCs are spinning, like buffering. They're waiting to receive your consciousness, meaning, you know, like if you're just sending it out there into the universe, even if you're aware or unaware, like they're waiting. I feel like NPCs, meaning there are just people on standby waiting to get in the way of this. I feel like that. I feel like there could be a whole lot of activity, action, maybe even feeling like something might be trying to keep you and someone apart. I don't know. I'm going to put these in. We're going to see what wants to come out. Anyways, that was the message I got. And that was like a meditation message. I heard the song. And then I heard literally NPC spinning. I wrote it down. It's like right here. It's just, I wrote like all of it down. And it's NPC spinning, awaken. So in other words, if someone doesn't awaken from a season, let's just say if lessons come in seasons, right? And someone doesn't awaken or have some sort of awareness or growth in that season, right? They might go on to a new season. And so it's like that. If someone's not ready to go on from this session, almost like if you're taking online classes, right? And, you know, you got some of the questions wrong and you want to go back and study in those areas. Well, that's what these NPCs are basically representing. They're representing if you're not ready to move on from a cycle, if you're not ready to close something out in your life, it doesn't always have to involve people, then it's okay. These NPCs are on standby. I'm ready to assist you in your karmic need, basically, because it's like that's the role they would be playing. They would just be fulfilling that for you until you're ready to move on, close the cycle out. Let's hope for the best for everybody here. But I know what that's like. I know that some of you know what that's like. When you don't learn something the first time, it takes a couple of times. It can be that. We're going to see what wants to come out. But before I start your reading, I want to be the first one to tell you all that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. I want to thank you all for being here, for sharing your time and energy with me. I value you and the divine values you, and thank you so much for hanging out with me, being here. Thank you. Legal matters. It's in the reverse. And fear. All right. You know, there could be a player who's afraid of commitment, getting married or whatever, but looks at this like meeting you as a fated event. And again, we have awakening here. This awakening is in the reverse. So maybe this is for a player. Maybe this is not even for you. Maybe there's a player who needs to go through another round with a karmic before they whatever. Just know that whoever needs to know this, the way the lesson is, right? The karmic wheel, the lesson, it keeps spinning until someone jumps out of it, jumps out of the karmic wheel. to literally decide to awaken to a new whatever that new is. So there's a player who has the option to stay a player or to awaken. So this player has NPCs just waiting on standby, which they're gonna basically do anything to distract that person, to keep that person from fulfilling the lesson, right? It's like that. The NPCs are distracting to stop people from learning their lessons, to stop people from ascending. We call them karmics, but the spirit said NPC. We got single, it's in the reverse. We got unfinished business in the reverse. We got addiction. See, that's the thing. There's player energy, there's addiction energy, and there's the energy of, does somebody need to keep on a cycle and repeating until they learn it? The lessons come harder and faster. That's the only thing that I can guarantee who needs to hear that. It's not like the lessons before. Lessons before could have been a pat on, like a tap on the hand, where a lesson, a harsher lesson, could be like an illness, or some major mishap as a result of doing something like that. So that's what's on the table here. It looks like it's masculine energy. Masculine energy is afraid to commit, maybe to get married, but also this masculine energy might be doing another round or another season to learn some lesson that they haven't learned yet. Maybe they don't want to be single. Maybe they do, but this addiction, unfinished business is all showing up. Sunglasses is a card of watching. Soulmate is in the reverse, and coffee cup is in the upright. And it's like, being that some sort of third party's out of the picture, now somebody wants to talk. But it's a person who self-indulges and, love call, or maybe you had phone sex with this person in the past, who knows. But tick-tock, coffin, time is up for this Phoenix. So that's why NPCs are on standby. NPCs are more than willing and ready to help a player screw up even more. Wow. It can be tough, especially depending on what someone's addiction is. It's going to be easy for someone to fall into that, possibly. But I do feel like there's a soulmate that's gone and out of the picture. So because of that, somebody does want to communicate. Somebody is already watching, another person. And we have this self-indulgence right next to love call. But the love call's in the reverse. So maybe someone wants to, but it's like... And we got breakup, and we got mask in the reverse. Let me clarify breakup. Nope, this one they said. Clarify breakup. Because someone could have that fear of having a breakup. We got single and addiction. These are, I really want to know about these right here, and then I'll get into tarot. Unfinished business, single. We already know somebody's watching, somebody wants to talk, somebody could be pleasuring themselves or wanting to get into a love call with you. Tell me about unfinished business, or indulges in an addiction. Unfinished business, please. I go straight from breakup to unfinished business. Unbelievable. You see how my ADD acting up. Ace of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah, it's unfinished business because they think you're the one. Tell me about addiction. Addiction. The full reverse. So maybe not you, but Knight of Wands. Someone could have a sex addiction, but also going through some sort of harsh reality or ending. And it's going to cause this person to change. Maybe even this addiction. I feel like this addiction is temporary because there's something going to happen, is what it's looking like. Something's going to happen and cause this person to change. And they're going to want to be in a relationship. And their justice reverse, King of Wands, upright. Okay. So I don't know if an Aries, Leo, Sag is involved, but somebody is worried something about this paperwork or going through this justice system. Because somebody feels like they're going to get the losing end of the stick. If they don't do that, all right? All right. Single, alone, isolated, lonely, guarded, single. I don't know, single doesn't really relate to single, lonely. Isolation and guarded, is that what single equals these days? Damn. The Hanged One, Pisces energy in the reverse. This is like, hey, I'm single, you're single, I don't know, somebody's single here. There's awareness to this. Is it awareness to the breakup? Or what? Or we got another breakup that's going to happen because now someone's single. Is that going to be breakup number 2 going to happen? Let's see what this breakup is about. Is it the same breakup? Are we talking about the same one or a different one? Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and Leo. It's a breakup with one to be with the other. It's like, yeah, that's what this is. Someone feels like you're the one and there's a breakup with someone in order to be with you or something like this. Okay. All right, let's get into the tarot. Yay! All right, somebody looks pissed off at that breakup. No guarantees, right? Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. That's not such good times or timing, or it has some divine timing, hasn't happened, took place yet. It's Sagittarius energy, Jupiter energy, and we got the Hermit in the reverse, Virgo energy, Scorpio in the reverse, Taurus, Libra, the Empress in the reverse, Queen of Pentacles, and Page of Cups. Yeah. Somebody's got the option between you and someone else. And I don't know why it's showing up like the one that they want is the one they got to heal things with. Recent past is showing up as like a return, maybe to an ideal, or a return to, maybe somebody returned to an ex. I don't know. Or even return to a habit. But there's Leo. And so it's looking like, if it's not a Leo, again, that keeps coming out in the reverse of a lot of your readings, but if it's not, It's like someone is sort of wounded by this breakup because they're like, I thought it was me. I was going to be the one. But the universe has another plan with this Temperance card, which is the Temperance Angel, Sagittarius energy, Jupiter energy. Jupiter has been coming out so strong. Please go check out where it is in your chart. That is where you're going to be getting some crazy blessings. Near future, not being single. Nope. And there's so much here that you don't know about that's about to happen. Right here, that's going to take place. Okay. So the World in the reverse, King of Wands in the reverse, there's an ending happening either again with Leo. It's again Leo here, or a fire sign, or just somebody who is just sort of, how should I say, sex material. This is wifey material. You can guess who's breaking up with who to be with who. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to save the ending here for last. I'm not even going to turn those cards over. I'm going to clarify all the way up to that point and see if we can have... Let's just see what ending is in store. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, please. Jupiter energy, Sagittarius energy. The Devil, Saturn energy, Capricorn. It's in the reverse. Page of Cups is in the upright. Yeah, it's like somebody is going through an ending. Somebody might even be drinking just to sort of talk to or deal with a person. That's what I feel like. Somebody's faking it. Tell me about the Hermit, Virgo energy. It's in the reverse. Someone's thinking about communicating, okay? Someone's thinking about communicating. But it landed on the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So I don't know if someone's waiting for a better time to communicate. Like right now is not a good time. You don't know what's going on right now with me, but I am going to communicate. It's somebody's wish to communicate, even though they haven't been able to do it yet, for whatever reason. Okay. Tell me about the root of this is huge. Tell me about the death. You know, 2 major arcana in the root of this. Scorpio energy with the death card. Tell me about that. In reverse. 4 of Cups in the reverse. So somebody is very clear that if they want change, they got to do some sort of action. And this action has somebody terrified. Tell me about the Empress. The Fool reverse and the 4 of Swords reverse. I feel like this is how somebody sees you, but they haven't told you. Or someone hasn't told their mom how they feel about you. Okay, if it's like that. But I feel like it's this person telling their mom that they're breaking up with somebody to go be with you. Tell me about Queen of Pentacles. Or that they've already broken up. They could even say they've already done it. I've channeled this before. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. 3 of Cups, yeah. So this is sort of the root of this is someone's going to go tell their family member, strong female, mom, something, maybe aunt, older sister, I don't know, but it's like, I need to go tell this person because, you know, they like them. They liked the person I was with, but yeah, I was faking it. It's like, yeah, they liked each other. The family member liked the karmic. I've channeled that, all right? But it's like, this person's like, but I've been faking it. I've just been faking it. Or drinking to where I smile. Tell me about the Page of Cups. Seven of Swords, yeah. Somebody's just faking it. Fake conversation, superficial as all get out. Fake ass everything. Drinking and talking meaningless shit together. That can have its purpose, but for this person, they're kind of, whatever it is, they're just kind of over it. They're over it. And they want to end things. Tell me about the Eight of Cups and the reverse, recent past. Recently, somebody's realized they want to fight for something. I imagine this connection. Page of Swords. This person realizes they want to fight for the person that they're watching, that they're keeping a close eye on. We have this Knight of Swords here in the reverse and this Page of Swords here in the reverse. I really feel like recently someone's been sort of not in the mood. I feel like somebody is, because they're faking it. They're faking being happy when they know who they want to be with, and it's you, and someone's really, I feel like, edgy. I feel like someone's sharp words could even make someone cry, but it's really because, you know, they just want you. And so somebody is either observing that you're single or someone's trying to get single, but somebody wants to move things on faster here. And I feel like someone's edgy over it. I feel like someone's edgy with people at work. Like snippety. Like, I feel like people come into their space and like, are you spying on me? Like, if somebody's watching you on the computer, right? Someone's computer is there, and I feel like they're like, get out of here. I really feel like that. Someone's bothered by people around them. Tell me about Temperance. Especially if they're watching you and somebody's coming in. Who knows? Maybe that leads to a breakup. Tell me about Temperance. It's what's coming at exactly the right time. Card of divine timing. It's an angel. And it's a Three of Wands. This is the ships coming in. This is a conversation. This is a person. This is somebody who finally doesn't have to fake it anymore. This person don't have to fake it. They can just be happy. Tell me more about that. This person might be talking to you. Three of Wands is in the upright. Temperance is in the upright. And then the World card is reversed. Someone is going through some sort of ending, so this conversation is going to take place here in the future, but it's like, it's here, it's showing up in this season, which is probably this 3 months, starting from whenever you see this video. Eight of Wands, communication. Tell me about that. The Hermit in the reverse, Virgo energy, and the Three of Swords in the reverse. Somebody might be reaching out about communication. There's Aquarius, there's Virgo, there's Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and anybody can be reaching out, any sort of communication here. And I do feel like that communication is going to go pretty positively, because in the near future, the Nine of Pentacles is in the reverse, and I feel like that's you and this person coming together for some reason. Tell me about that. The Wheel of Fortune and the Seven of Pentacles. Time changes people. And time has changed somebody here. Give me another card. Yeah. Time has changed somebody. Now somebody wants to be with you. All right. Or be in a couple. So definitely someone doesn't want to be single. All right. Somebody wants to be in a couple with you. That's what's coming in the near future. Tell me about the World in the reverse with the King of Wands in the reverse. This could be what's ending. There's something that's ending, not going forward as I do this reading. Like that could be what's going on, energetically speaking, with possibly a Karmic or Aries, Leo, Sag. Somebody makes a decision after being stuck in their head for so long and finally goes out toward the Empress, the person that they want to spend their time with, their energy with, and that they want to build with. And that's showing up right next to Aquarius. So I have Aquarius, Virgo, Gemini, Taurus, Libra. All right. This person's coming towards you. All right. This person's going through an ending with a Karmic, or you are. Looks like it's someone else. Now, what is who? Looks like somebody is cutting out an energy that they were dating, or they're just cutting off that lifestyle. That's been coming out a lot for you guys. Somebody really wants to go out with you, though. You're only entertaining your person. I like this. And on your mind, this is the thing. Like, you really desire this person too. Like, you and this person got some strong chemistry together. But, like, your boundaries are still up. So, in other words, even though you desire this person as much as they do, and you both have that poker face about it, you're still going to have your morals and stuff like that. So in other words, they're just not going to, they're just not going to come in and razzle dazzle you. They're going to have to be authentic. But it does show up as your person. It really does. So the person that you might have a lot of strong desire for, this is your match. You two are a match. And I feel like you guys are very intellectual. And I feel like you guys get each other. You might be very competitive, or keep each other on your toes. But a Ten of Swords is in the reverse, or someone could also be stressed out about coming towards you. But look, I see you guys on the same team and working together. Like, this is you and them on the same team working together. You guys are showing up an energetic match. But I feel like there's a lot of sexual tension between you. If this is a person that you're just going to be working with, you might be able to cut it with a knife, okay? It's going to be some very, like, especially if you guys get kind of near each other, you're going to feel some strong, like, energy. But you both want to help each other. This is going to, I feel like you're going to be working with this person. I feel like you're going to be near them or alongside them. And I feel like you're going to have some crazy chemistry, but you ain't going to touch each other. Like, yeah. You guys want to, but you're not. So that's the thing. So that's another way you'll know. This is a person that could go somewhere with in the future, but maybe it's not right off the bat, because I feel like neither one of you are giving off signals. You aren't. Neither one of you are giving off signals. You both have that straight face, that poker face, but you both want each other really, really bad. What's going to happen? Knight of Cups. Somebody's going to be thinking about, should I ask so-and-so on a date? And it's Aquarius. Should I ask Aquarius on a date? Or how's that going to go? So, all right. Someone's thinking about that. But this is definitely looking like a person you're either going to be working with or doing some sort of business with, and very strong chemistry, even though you're both sort of being, how shall I say, respectful of one another. But it's your match. I guess you're going to feel it. If you're feeling something for somebody, especially when you get close to them, but your boundaries are up and their boundaries are up, just know that they're also feeling it for you too. Anyway, we're going to close out with an oracle card, a moonology card. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. I love you all. Thank you for all the ways you've supported me. But this is your match. They want you. You know, it's funny, the reading on Aquarius by Aquarius was they want to know if you want them as much as they want you. And this one is kind of like, this would be like saying, yeah, I want you as much as you want me, but both people are holding back from each other. Anyway, all these cards. Conclusions are within reach, but it came out in the reverse because someone can't come to a conclusion when it comes to Aquarius. Show the world the real you. That's the whole thing. Somebody can't read you to see if you're into them. Anyway, expect powerful change. Like I said, this person wants you, and it looks like you want them. Believe in the impossible. So that might be, somebody might think that there's something impossible around this connection. So believe in the impossible. We have Leo energy here, but this talks about pride. And you and your loved ones are safe. It came out in the reverse. Like, I don't know why they made that card. Like, is a card going to make you, like, are you really going to stop worrying because it's on a card? I don't know. Anyway, guys, I love you all. See you in your next video, and namaste, my friends.